Welcome to the Inc. Productivity Tip of the Day. Today's tip: why humble leaders tend to be the most effective leaders, backed by considerable science. An expert opinion by Jeff Hayden. Get asked to describe the qualities of a great leader, and most likely, especially if you're of my generation, and you'll probably use words like authoritative, confident, charismatic, and decisive. Great leaders are bold, sometimes brash. If not liked, think Steve Jobs or Vince Lombardi, or noted license plate memorizer Bill Gates. Certainly respected. That's the stereotype. Yet if I think about the best boss I ever worked for, none of those words, except liked and respected, describe her. She listened more than she spoke. She made sure others got the credit. She appeared to make relatively few decisions, often questioned her decisions and invited others to do the same. In short, she was humble, which is why she was such a good leader. Research shows humble leaders tend not just to be more likable, but also to be more effective. As the authors of a study published in Academy of Management journal write, leader humility involves leaders modeling to followers how to grow and produces positive organizational outcomes by leading followers to believe that their own developmental journeys and feelings of uncertainty are legitimate in the workplace. The emergent humility and leadership model informs a broad range of leadership issues, including organizational development and change, the evolution of leader-follower relationships, new pathways for engaging followers, and integrating top-down and bottom-up organizing. Or in non-researcher speak, humble leaders are relatable, approachable, empathetic, and for those who aspire to be servant leaders, more helpful and giving. For example, a study published in Journal of Positive Psychology found that humble people were more than twice as likely to give more of their time to those in need than those who were not. Leaders who help employees in need, who need additional training, mentoring, help making connections, or even just a second chance, tend to produce better outcomes because they help average employees become better employees, and good employees to become great employees. In short, they see the need, and therefore take the time to develop the people they work with because they embrace the fact no one ever does anything worthwhile on their own. But that's not the only reason humble leaders tend to be more effective. More findings. Research links humility with seeking self-improvement, helping you constantly learn and grow. Research links humility with a greater ability to maintain self-esteem in the face of adversity or failure, helping you stay positive and upbeat in the middle of a crisis. Research links humility with the ability to develop stronger social bonds, helping you benefit from better professional relationships. Sum it all up, and a study published in Personality and Individual Differences found that humility was a unique predictor of job performance. Humble people don't just make better bosses, they also make better employees, which means they're more likely to be accepted as leaders by their teams. A study published in Journal of Business and Psychology found that virtual teams want their leaders to be doers, great at planning, prioritizing, staying on task, helping others stay on task. Bottom line, outgoing, charismatic, confident people tend to be seen as leaders, but seeming like a leader doesn't make you a leader, especially in the eyes of the people you lead. Your employees want to work for a boss who is relatable, approachable, empathetic, willing to admit their own flaws and weaknesses, willing to work to overcome their own flaws and weaknesses, and willing to help their employees do the same. A leader who wants to get things done, and know they can't do it alone, which makes them a humble leader, which may or may not be you, and evidently is not me. I tested low on humility on Ray Dalio's Principles U personality assessment, but then again I did rank high on practicality, composure, and flexibility, which if nothing else proves we're all a mixed bag. But you can still display those traits. One way is to add some of the new habits of the most effective leaders. While you can't change your personality, you can work to change a few behaviors, and in the process, become an even more effective leader. That's it from Inc. For more expert opinions from today's top business coaches and thought leaders, check out Inc.com. Come back tomorrow for another tip from Inc.